Goodness gracious. There are some things happening in the land of junk food collaborations right now, and I've never seen anything like it in my whole life. Like, I've seen some pretty daring collaborations before. Like when Sour Patch Kids teamed up with, what were those cookies? Chips Ahoy cookies. That one was nuts. That was crazy. But right now, there's something going on with two very fucking famous brands. I had to check the time. I think it's 15 seconds now. Coca-Cola and Oreo have collaborated. Not just on one thing, but on two things. Two whole things. One of those things is Coca-Cola flavored Oreos. I don't know where to get those. I have looked. I will find those, and I will consume them. But what I have here is Oreo-flavored Coca-Cola. Are you ready for this? Because I'm not sure I am. Welcome back to N Media.
Yo, it's Kevin of N Media, and you're watching N Media. Oh yeah!
N Media Production.
Oreo-flavored Coca-Cola? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm opening up the pack. I could only find mini cans of it. That's all they had. I looked. Oreo. Fizzy cookie flavored calorie free cola. Goodness gracious. Besties for a limited time. Pick up a Nicolas Cage glass, washed it up. Let's do this. When I was a child, I used to take chocolate syrup and pour it right into cans of cola. Not Coca-Cola. I think it was Walmart's Great Value brand cola. I think. A long time ago. Smells exactly like this. Let's pour it, see the color. I don't know why I thought it was going to be a different color than this. I don't know. Cheers. I'm so scared. What the fuck? It's weird because it's like, oh, that's strange. My bad. It's definitely Coke Zero. Unquestionably Coke Zero. However, there is this distant flavoring of what can only be called the icing Oreo icing. And then even a little bit further distance than that is the chocolate biscuit part. yeah, it's like, excuse me. It's like, yeah, the first flavor that comes through is Coca-Cola. Coke Zero in particular. You know, Coke Zero kind of has a different flavor than regular Coke. And I know they changed the formula a few years back to make it taste more like regular Coke. But Coke Zero still has its signature flavor. That's shining through on this product. Without question. I don't know if they make this flavor in the non-zero, just regular. I would like to try that, but I like Coke Zero, so I've got no complaints about that. Second flavor, Oreo filling. Like it was mashed up and just fucking thrown into the Coca-Cola Zero unmercifully, unceremoniously, unholily. And then it's like all the guys that had to take the cookies apart to get the filling out, they had chocolate still in the fingers, and they just swirled their fingers around and all of that left over there. That's how they got the chocolate flavor in there right at the end. No finger flavor. I honestly don't want to have another can. This is not something that I would get and drink often. It's super weird to taste something that in my mind has been something so solidly my entire life. Like Oreo. I've tried different flavors of Oreo. I've tried different flavors of Coca-Cola. But both things have such solid flavor profiles that in my mind I don't think I could ever imagine the two coming together. And then they fucked. The more I drink it, the less appetizing it gets, though. What would I rate Oreo-flavored Coca-Cola? I've never eaten... What's the rival brand to Oreo? The original Oreo? You know, Oreo is technically the knockoff, but it just became the bigger brand. What was the original one? Oh, Dryax? What the fuck? Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't even know where I was going with this now. Fuck. What would I rate this? An Oreo is pretty good cookie, like just like a regular Oreo. People shit on Oreos. Some people shit on Oreos. What are you shitting on an Oreo for? It's like literally one of the more superior, like, cream-filled cookies. It is. It is. If anything deserved a 16 out of 16, it's an Oreo. Coca-Cola, I mean, that's a 16 soda. Come on. You fucking kidding me? Coca-Cola is the standard. It is. Pepsi fucking sucks. I do like a cherry Pepsi, though. I do like a cherry Pepsi. Where was I going? Oh, I'm rating this shit. Now, I can't give this a 16. That feels wrong. Even though an Oreo is a 16 and a Coca-Cola is a 16, I can't give the Oreo Coca-Cola a 16. That feels like sacrilege. There's so many other sodas that are better than this. I'm not saying the two flavors shouldn't go together. I'm saying that there are better sodas than this. Mountain Dew being one of them. 7-Up being another one of them. 7-Up is so good. What would I give this? Coca-Cola Oreo. I give this flavor a 12.5 ampersands out of 16. I do. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not great. It just isn't. It's not the best. It's sort of hard to drink after a second mini can, and that's only, how much is one mini can? 222 milliliters. So 2 of these is 444 milliliters. One regular can of cola is 355 milliliters. So that means that we're only just barely over one regular can of cola, and I already don't want to drink anymore. That's not doing the best for it. Not that the flavor is bad though, and that's why it's up in the 12s rather than under 11. That's the only thing that pulled the score up to 12.5. Otherwise, it'd be under 11, probably 10.5. But it's not. The Oreo flavor isn't disgusting. They work together. It's just not the best. You know that AI flavored one? 3000 or something, whatever it was called? Better than this one. Better than this one. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. And give us an email at nmediamail@gmail.com. Follow Keith Perry at Soberthy Productions. And until next time, this is probably the last regular mukbang you're going to see before Scare Month. So, are you ready to be scared? I am. Bye.